All right, so lately I stopped calling out businesses on social media because I know the damage that one of my posts can do to any brand in Nigeria. I know the damage one of my posts will do. Facebook alone, I get over 220 million views in 28 days. On Instagram, I get over 150 million views in 28 days. That Facebook in 90 days, I get over 620 million views in 90 days. So imagine the amount of people that will watch the video when I call your business out. And this is why I just go behind to talk to them and make sure they do the needful. But you see this particular case that concerns real estate people are very, very wicked. And they like to take advantage of their subscribers. And it's not fair. Now, in this case, it's a case between Salis Ventilated Home Limited and one lady called Paulina Inwube Matthias. That lady was here a few days ago with her baby. And she was just here crying. She came all the way from Lagos to come and submit this case to me. And she has been coming all the way from Lagos to come and beg these people to give her a property. And this case is a very straight case. If you don't see how I will know how these people wicked. These real estate people are very, very wicked. Now, Salis Ventilated Home, after this post, I will expect you people to do the needful. I'll give you people 24 hours to do the needful. If you like, don't do it. That's your business. Not when I start now, but yes, a very dark man is trying to bring some people's business down. Now, on the 17th of January 2022, this lady called Paulina, after she had seen the advertisement, she decided to go to them and to buy property. So, on the 17th of January, she was given this offer letter, as you can see on my screen. And it says, "We are pleased to offer you a unit of 2-bedroom EXT, Kakas, 23B. Kakas, now building where they never finish, they never plaster, and they go build down to a level, they go roof am, then you go complete the building. Kakas 23B in Salis Court, Abuja, for outright sale subject to contract in the following 10 spelled hearing." Now, let's go straight to the important part. The important part, first things first, the location. The location says Salis Court, plot 433, Gwarimpa 1 District, Cadastral Zone, CO2, FCT, Abuja, Pride, 26 million naira. Now, this is the terms of payments. First payments to be made is 8 million naira and another 780,000 naira. Then, F, the final payment of 18 million naira payable on or before 1 year. So, if you pay the first money of 8 million and another 780,000 naira, you'll be given a grace of 1 year to pay the remaining 18 million naira after your first payment. So, as you can see, the first payment on the 19th of January 2022, 2 days after she was given an offer letter, 19th of January 2022, she made her first payment. So after this first payment, you have 1 year to pay the remaining money. So 1 year from 19th is supposed to be January 19th, 2023. Or because they don't pass half of the first month, they can do February 1st. So she made the first payment on the 19th of January 2022. As you can see, 8 million naira and the 780,000 that they said she will pay with the first payment. As you can see, 780,000 naira and 8 million was paid. Now, after she paid that first one, they now gave her the contract. On the 27th of January 2022, she was given a contract and they allocated the property. As you can see, allocation for the purchase of 2-bedroom flats, block 23B, Kakas, EXT at Salis Court, extension 1, plot 432 Gwarimpa, Cadastral Zone, CO2, FCT, Abuja. So they gave her the allocation and then the payment continued. So as you can see, the second payment on the 10th of February 2022. Now, if you pay, they will take part payment because you have not fully paid. So these are the receipts of Salis Home after Salis Ventilated Home after she makes each payment. As you can see again, on the 12th of March, she made another payment of 1.5 million naira. They ticked part payment. On the 10th of May, she paid another money. As you can see, 3 million naira, a receipt from Salis Home. It wasn't clicked part payment, but it's part payment. On the 3rd of June, she made another payment of 2 million naira and it was still part payment. And the receipt was Salis Ventilated Home. She also made payments of 2 million naira on the 22nd of July. She made another payment of 2 million naira. And here again, on 9/9/2022, she made another payment of 2 million naira and it was ticked part payment. Now, on the 27th of 2023, because she could not pay again. Remember, her payments is supposed to end by February 2023 because her first payment was January 2022. Now, she defaulted. Then they sent her a message, notice of default, where they said, this is a formal notification that you have defaulted in your obligation to make payments on your property as stated in your offer letter. Kindly note that payment overdue. This notice stands as an official reminder. So they reminded her of the payment. So she did not have money until 2024 when she continued paying. So on the 11th of January 2024, she made another payment and they ticked it part payment. On the 29th of February 2024, then she completed all payment. As you can see, 3 million naira was the last and final payment that made everything complete. So when she made the full payment, it was ticked full payment. Sally ventilated and gave her a receipt. So after receipts have been given, after all final payments, they are supposed to hand over the property to her after she made her final payment February 2024. Now, at around July 2024, they now sent her this message. August 2024, they sent her this message. They said, request for adjustments in final payments. I'll skip to the important part. Over the past few months, we have encountered some unforeseen challenges that have significantly impacted the construction process. The recent economic climate has led to a substantial rise in inflation and an unprecedented increase in the cost of building materials. These changes have had a considerable effect on our industry, particularly impacting the costs associated with the final touches of your home. We understand how important it is for you to have your home completed to the highest standard, and it is our top priority to deliver on our promises without compromising on quality. However, to navigate these unexpected challenges and ensure that we meet the high expectations we have set for your property, we find it necessary to request an adjustment in the final payment. Specifically, we are requesting a 10% increase on the previously agreed final amount. This adjustment will help cover the additional cost for the material and labor that have arisen during the final stage of both the internal and the external finishes of your home. So they are requesting 10% after she has made final payment. 10% of 26 million is 2.6 million. 2.6 million is what they were requesting from the lady. Now, after that, on the 19th of February, they sent her another mail, and it says, appeal for time to enable us deliver your housing units to you at Salis Gwarimpa 1, Jabi Lento, Abuja. We write for on behalf of Salis Ventilated Home Limited in respect to the above subject matter. We will inform you, we write to inform you that the unit of 2-bedroom luxury flats which you subscribe to in our estate, Salis Court Extension 1, Gwarimpa, Abuja, shall be completed and ready for delivery on or before the 17th day of August 2025. All inconveniences as a result of these changes are highly regretted. Please accept the assurance of our esteemed customer. Regards always, as we hope to serve you better. February, they no give her property. Now, 7/7/2025, which is July 2025. Remember, they said that on the 17th day of August, they are going to complete the property and give it to her. Now, July comes before August. 1 month before the completion date, they sent, which they requested before, they sent another mail, and it says, we write for Salis Ventilated Home Limited. We would like to kindly request an extension for the delivery of your property, extending the current timeline to December. This additional time will ensure that we can complete all necessary works to the highest standard and meet your expectation. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Please let us know. So now they've requested that they can no longer meet up in August, that they will meet up in December. Now, in December again, story. Then January 28, 2026, they now sent this mail. Dear esteemed subscriber, we write for Salis Ventilated Home. We sincerely apologize for the delay in the delivery of your property. The delay has been due to unforeseen issue related to development control. Please be assured that we are actively working to ensure these matters are committed to delivering your property as soon as possible. So on the 28th of January 2026, they sent her this mail. Now, on 6th of February, we are currently on, today is 13. So 6th of February, they sent her this mail at about 12 minutes after 4 p.m. It says, Updates on property delivery time. Dear esteemed clients, we wanted to provide you with an update regarding your property delivery, the issue related to the development control in collaboration with our JV partner. We are currently underway and being actively addressed. Please rest assured that we are doing our very best to resolve this matter swiftly and to ensure that your property is delivered as soon as possible. We truly appreciate your patience and understanding during this process. This was on the 6th. By 4:12 p.m. on the 6th of this February 2026. Now, same 6th of February 2026 at around 6 p.m. Remember, around 4:12 they were apologizing for not being able to meet up. At around 6 p.m. they now sent out this message: termination of offer and allocation dated 17/1/2022 in favor of Paulina Nwebe Matthias. How? And this is their reason. You write in favor and on behalf of Sally's Ventilated Homes Limited in respect of the above subject matter. We write to formally terminate the offer and allocation of the unit of 2-bedroom Kakas EXT 23B in favor of Paulina Nwebe Matthias. Recall that the offer states that you have a 1-year period to pay the total purchases sum between January 2022 to December 2022. However, you failed and ignored and neglected to make the payment as at when due. You approached the company and requested for consideration to enable you pay up your purchases sum. The company, out of our own magnanimity, granted your request and you were offered 2-bedroom luxury and blah blah blah. Cut long story short, after they apologized to her, they terminated the contract. Wait till she finished the pay 2024. Wait till they don't finish the pay 2024. 2025, you pleaded with her, oh, you are not able to meet up. You gave her August. When you got to July, you extended to December. December reached, you deliver property. January now came. You now apologize. Oh, we are sorry. On the 28th of January, 2026, you apologize. You are sorry. Then on the 6th of February 2026, you terminated it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. People will give her property. I'll give you 24 hours. I beg, give her property. This is just pure injustice. I've seen in people's contracts. I saw the number 72 of your contract where you say an allotee stage payment has become due. That's when I saw everything people wrote. But the fact that after the final payment and you ticked it in the final payment, you did not complain, you did not say anything. Then at the end of the day, after I don't use our money, I don't build finish, I don't get to the stage I need to get, I don't use people money build. And I can't talk saying I want to terminate contracts because she defaulted on her payment, blah 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 blah. That's bullshit. That is what? That is bullshit. So Sally's Ventilated Home, I don't want any situation where they'll say, hey, that can one spoil person business, is calling them out, blah 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 blah. Please do the needful, give her a property. I'm giving you 24 hours to do the needful. If not, I get lawyers plenty. My lawyers bad, they be like shooters. So Mona do the needful, give her a property. Please, I'm begging you, please. For your sake and for the sake of your company, thank you very much. And don't play. If you play, go online and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.